Hi guys, welcome to Thursday's Draft to Glory episode where we have gone this week unbeaten in 3 complete drafts, which is pretty solid. We're up to 978,000 coins. Vidal selling for 11.5, 3k for Felipe Anderson, which is cheaper spins 2.9 as I checked before this. And then we've also made a little bit of money on a few other players, which were just literally sat there not really doing anything. So that's everything up to date. And today is the free draft. The free draft which we earned from doing the weekly objective, I think, of winning 15, wasn't it? Was it winning 15? Win 10. No. Yeah, win 10 matches and you get a free draft token. And if you guys haven't done it, I'd recommend doing it. Because literally, we're not going to pay. And we get anything we get in today's draft, guys, is completely free. And it's all about making the profit. Now, if you guys obviously are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell button as well so you never miss an upload. And feel free to leave a like rating on it. We've got the 4-3-1-2. The 4-2-3-1 wide, the 4-4-2 holding, the 3-4-3 flat. I'm going to go with that one, the 4-3-1-2. I think yesterday, I can't remember what we had yesterday, but we'll see if we're able to get... Brilliant. Brilliant. I'll take Gareth Bale. And I need to somehow get a team which is going to be pretty decent centrally. Werner. Over Mandzukic. Hell yeah, we'll take Werner. He is a fantastic player if you guys haven't used him. Next to him, Icardi, Lukaku, Immobile, Kane and Fernando Torres. We'll go with Icardi. I don't know how we can link these two together. Not with them. Nada. So we'll take him. He's going to be... Oh, what a start. Right, 3 centre mids to get links. Zakaria, he's a Bundesliga link. And actually a Swiss link as well. Yeah, we'll go with him. He may be a placeholder player. Verratti, Pogba. He doesn't... right, we'll take Paul Pogba. It's an alright start, but I just don't know which way we're going. Strootman, Andre Gomez, Seri. I'll go with Seri, I think. Strootman, no. Andre Gomez, no. We'll go with Seri. So we don't really know what we're doing at the moment. In terms of the team, it's an absolute mess. I'll tell you that. Gomez, Crisquito, Delph. Rodriguez, sorry. We could take him for the Swiss link. Yeah, we'll take him for the Swiss link. Centre back, Varane, Van Dijk. Cahill, Varane. Can't get Varane in, so I'm tempted to go with Van Dijk on this. For that right hand side, Marcano. Right, we'll go with Van Dijk. And then a Serie A player here, maybe. Marquinhos, Pepe, and Titi, and Bender. Yep, I've screwed this up big style, haven't I? I have screwed this up big style. We'll take Bender, try and save some face. And then right back we could do with a Nathaniel Klein or a Trent. And we don't get any of them. We have got Cancelo. No. We'll go with Hector, I think. Yeah, I liked Hector Bellerin. We'll go with him for now. And then goalkeeper. Wow. Okay. Is there literally no leagues there? No, there isn't. Right, we'll go with you. I'm going to pick the goalkeeper now to see if we can get a better chance. Edison, Alisson, nice. So we get Alisson for the strong link to Van Dijk. Yeah, he's going to come in, isn't he? 77 Chem. Now we need to start working on the rest of the team. Rose, Trippier, Manolas. Rose, Manolas. I think I'd rather have Manolas in the team, to be fair. Takes it to 80 Chem. Anyone else? Van Aanholt, Balenciaga. We could maybe go Prem League. So we'll go with... I will go Van Aanholt. I don't really know what I need. I don't really know what I need. That might help. I think he might help. Or even Vecino as well, actually. But I think I'd rather have Bakayoko in there. Yeah, I would. Because if I take him out, swap them two round, put him in there, and then swap them two over, it looks a little bit better. It does look a little bit better. Now we need to take out the cam. We need to take out the striker as well. And we got Herrera and Ducor. Ooh. Herrera or Ducor. I think I'll take out Herrera. I'll put in Herrera in the centre mid for the United link. There, 93. And then a striker. Prem League, preferably. St. George Best. Right, not really what I wanted, but George Best, we can't turn down an icon, but we can put him... No, he drops down Chem. For now, I don't really know which way we're going to be going with this. Arnautovic and Oof. Arnautovic. I think I'd rather go with Oof and then drop Icardi down to the bench. Just for chemistry. Yeah, 99 chem we got now. Icardi dropped to the bench. And we got one chem to get somewhere from. Mahrez, Mendy. We got Furper as well, but I don't think I'll use him. Trigueros. No need. Can I use Mendy in any way? I don't think I can. So I'll take Mahrez. 3 more picks. Suarez, Eden Hazard. Suarez is Barca. Carvalho, no. I'll take Luis Suarez. So we've got an insane bench now. And it's just one chemistry we're looking to chase for on the players. Or maybe a better cam as well. We've got Gaia. I'll take this guy. He can come on in the team instead of Bender. Because the defence is alright. The midfield I'm a bit shook up about, and even the attack, but I've definitely got the players on the bench. We've got Lucas Perez, who we potentially could have taken as well. And we've got Philip as well. Who would rather have Philip or Oof? Who's on the low chem? Quite a few. We could get a bit of extra chemistry, actually. I'll take this guy. It's a goalkeeper anyway, but he's a rating. Maybe a little bit better. What happens if I put in George Best? Does it give us any extra chem? No, it drops chemistry down to him, so there's no point in doing that. So we'll stick with him there. 7-7. 6. I reckon we've done alright to change this to what it is compared to what it was. Like I said, we've got Suarez, Icardi, Mahrez. We've got so many players to change. And I think going into the game itself, I'm going to go something like this. George Best into the cam position. And then striker, I'm probably going to go with Suarez. Swap them two round onto there. And then probably take out that. And that'll probably be my 3 subs. And that's probably the team I'm going to aim to rock with. It looks alright, doesn't it? It looks alright. So let's put it back to how it was. Obviously, people are going to be taking hits on chemistry, but I think we're golden. We are golden. Let's swap them over. Oh no, he was there, wasn't he? He was them two around like that. 99 chem. Right, let's see if we can get the 1 chemistry. Game. I think we have got the 1 chemistry, haven't we? Not with them, any of these. Oh, we nearly didn't get it. We nearly didn't get it, but we have got it. So we get chemistry to the cam, which is nice. It would have been nice to get a French manager, but we're going to go with Blech Muller. And that completes it, guys. A bit of a random looking team, but a nice little hybrid. Hybrid which isn't full chemistry, but hopefully a team which we can smash with. Let's get into draft, guys, see how we do. So, first game of today, up against Asensio, Diego Costa, Salah, Wijnaldum, Martial in the centre mid position, along with Sol, Alba, and Godin, Paulista, Valencia, and Sommer. No, who isn't it? Is that Sommer in net? I think it was Sommer in net. And in the first minute, guys, we get the ball inside the area, ball into Asensio. Well, that's him, actually. Yeah, him getting the ball over. And he hits an absolutely thunderous shot with, I think, I'm not going to guess. Yeah, it was Wijnaldum. And now we've used Wijnaldum before in draft, and he has never done anything like that for me. Them type of shots are the ones I concede as well. People just hit it, and it's like a weird type of shot. But it works. He goes 1-0 up with it. Bellerin into Herrera, over to George Best. George Best inside to Werner. Werner muscling the defender, gets the just a finesse shot off, and pulls the game back to 1-1. The kit we are using as well is the F2 kit, if you guys want to get your hands on it. Score a bicycle or some sort of flare in any game mode on FIFA and you'll earn yourself that. Herrera with the ball gets it over, intercepted nicely by Suarez, lines him up for the time finesse, beats the keeper, and we go 2-1 up in the first game. Really, really good finish, and that was enough. And I didn't even think it would be enough, but it was enough to see my opponent leave. Then, up against informed Suarez, Salah, Neymar, Fred, De Bruyne, Hamsik, De Vrij, Florenzi, Handanovic, Titi, Felipe Luis, and a nice 80 chem, 87 rated team. This game was tough. I don't know what it was. I was starting to struggle with the two attackers. Maybe because they weren't like laced with pace, even though Werner is, but it just felt a little bit heavy. Thankfully, Georgie Best, he scores a screamer of a goal there into the far corner in the 11th minute, making it 1-0. And started the game off nicely. But I was struggling to get the ball into my forwards and got a little bit lucky there with the chip out. My opponent gets the ball back over. We get the tackle off, and then Pogba gets it out to Best into Bakayoko, who's very, very attacking. But Bakayoko with the ball through to the Werner, one touch, and then he decides just to hit it himself with a time shot into the top corner, giving us a 2-0 lead in the second round. Nice finish. But my opponent was showing dangers when going forward, and I was not defending the best either. Ball into Suarez, over to Salah. Ball bounces everywhere. A terrible clearance, just trying to push the ball up. Gets it through to Salah, into Neymar. He bounces back to him for a simple tap-in. Bit of power in it behind, but a really good tap-in. He makes it 2-1. 31st minute, we get tackled in the midfield. Ball to Salah. Nice pass there. And then the pressure just gets the ball back over to Salah, who hits the ball first time and does tie the game up at 2-2. And annoying. It is annoying. Going 2 goals up and then conceding 2 goals. It just is very frustrating for me, especially. But I just wasn't being able to defend. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like the FUT Champs hangover or whatever. But from kickoff, guys, we do make it back to 3-2 with Suarez with that near post time shot. And happy to get that. So back into the lead, but still not clear in the game. We get the ball over to Werner. Werner with a flick, gets intercepted, and then we're caught out, guys. We get the ball with Van Dijk. He doesn't get to the ball fast enough, and then the ball's put through to Neymar, into Salah, and then I knew it was going to be a GG well played. When I went for the ball, couldn't reach it, and he does equalise it up with Neymar in the 40th minute. So a first half with 6 goals. Haven't seen that in a while, I don't think. I don't think we've seen it this week. I don't think we've seen a high-scoring game this week, but this is definitely one. Suarez over to Best. Best back over to Suarez. We get it with a little P-baller into the back of the net. We go 4-3 up in the 50th minute, and this would be an important goal as well, because my opponent still knocking on that door, but it gives us the advantage. And then the ball over to Best. Best lines it up, and he gets a shot into the top corner. We go 2 goals clear in the 60th. 30 minutes to hang on against my opponent, and that will be us through to the semi-finals. And remember, this is a free draft as well, so everything's a positive in it. Suarez goes for a shot there in the 63rd minute, misses it, and the ball is whipped in for the corner, which deflects out all the way over, but nice play as he passes the ball over to his player, who's able just to tap it in inside the 6-yard. 5-4, but that was the final goal of the game. You can see he actually had more shots than me as well, but we were more clinical on the attack, and that's all we needed. So we're into the semi-final of the draft today now, and up against Cavani, Depay, Milinkovic, Modric, Rodriguez, Felipe Anderson. A nice back line as well with a lot of Brazilians in there. I didn't actually notice. Ederson, Edison, Luis, Marcelo, Naldo and Piszczek to complete his team. And he didn't honestly feel like he had chem issues with his team. 25th minute ball into Suarez, intercepted nicely. Milinkovic, sorry, I'm going to repeatedly say that wrong quite often, but Milinkovic with the ball there, picks it up. Nice pass to Cavani. Cavani with the ball to Depay. Depay with the ball back to Cavani. Cavani over to Felipe Anderson. Rodriguez, and at the back post, Milinkovic was there, and he makes it 1-0, sorry, in the 27th minute of the game. That was a nice bit of pass and play, and I was worried about the position I would be in this game. So at 1-0 down, I had to come back and hopefully try and get back into this game pretty quickly. But you can see the ball inside there to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to square it back and doesn't, but a bad clearance by my opponent allows me to do the 1-2 with Werner and hit the time shot, making it 1-1 in the 35th minute. Very, very nice finish. And usually that type of shot, because I'm hitting it with his left foot and into the right hand side, usually the keeper does save them, so we got lucky to get that ball in. Into the second half, the 73rd minute, it was a tight game all the way throughout. Pogba holding up the ball, gets it inside to Herrera. Herrera over to Suarez. Suarez inside to Best, and Best with the fitness shot makes it 2-1 in the 74th minute. And I thought that potentially could have been enough in this game because there wasn't many goals going in for us to progress into the final of the draft, but it wasn't to be. Because in the 77th, ball into Sane, couldn't get anywhere close to him. He's able to cut on the inside and gets a free kick. I was like, right, I need to sort of defend this. And what comes next, I was not expecting. I thought, right, he's going to be lined up for a cross. He went for the shot, and a good save by the keeper, but it bounces all the way over to Naldo, who volleys it in and makes it 2-2 in the 79th minute. I wouldn't expect anyone to shoot from there, but he did. Now, into extra time, Werner picks up the ball, carries it forward, squares it back to Bakayoko, over to Pogba. Pogba with the ball to Suarez, to Best. Rodriguez, Pogba, Best. Best over to Werner. Nice turn, nice shot. Beats the keeper and puts us 3-2 up in the extra time of this game. A very, very nice finish. And all we had to do now was see out the rest of extra time. You can see us squaring the ball out to the wing. Bit of gap there. A lot of his players are forward into Mahrez. Mahrez with the ball over to Pogba, or trying to at least. Doesn't work. My opponent going on the attack now. We're able to come back and defend nicely. Ball into Pogba, over to Best, and then we're basically left with a 3-on-2. And then you can see Suarez with the ball. Nice turn back into Pogba. Pogba with the ball. Squares it back to Mahrez, and Mahrez with a fake shot and the time finesse makes it 4-2 and seals our entry into the draft final today. A 4-2 win against Grimoli FC. Very, very fun game. Would it have been fun if I'd lost? Probably not. Final, Niasse, Trezeguet, Silva, Hazard, De Bruyne, Salah, Van Dijk, Lichtsteiner, Kolasinac and Bellerin, as well as David De Gea as well. This was a nice 87 rated team, so there was a few players on his bench which weren't on, and we just had to try and see out a victory in the final, because if we can get maximum profit out of this, that'd be fantastic. Suarez with the ball, turns it back, gets it over to George Best. George Best with the ball out to Bellerin. Bellerin whips it into the post. It bounces off the bar and the line, but thankfully we had someone at the back post to volley it in. Nearly missed, and Ander Herrera thankfully getting the late goal in the second half and putting us in a position where who knows what was going to happen. That's all I was hoping, that something was going to happen and give us a chance to get away from our opponent. But my defence was leaving so many gaps. The ball over to Eden Hazard. He cuts on the inside. Nice fake shot and a nice shot. I didn't expect that either. He makes it 1-1 in the 55th minute, and we had to restart and try and get back into the lead. Ball into Herrera, over to George Best. George Best out to Bellerin. Bellerin looking for the ball to the back post, and thankfully Werner's there to volley it in off the post and put us 2-1 up in the 60th minute of the game. 2-1. Nice scoreline, but I was very, very wary of my opponent because, as you can see, a massive gap. We left 3-on-2. He cuts the ball on the inside to Mbappe. Go for the tackle. Could have been a pen, but he squares it back, and Trezeguet makes it 2-2 with 15 minutes of the game left. But basically from kick-off, guys, we get the ball into Suarez. Suarez working the space, gets the ball back around the defender, timed finesse shot, beats him, and we go 3-2 up in the 74th minute. Now, this should be a position we do not lose on. Now, with that, I would be happy, but the defensive gaps opening up again. I pull my defender out, ball into Mbappe. He's got a free shot on goal. He makes it 3-3 in the 79th minute. And now it was all guns blazing trying to get that other goal. But he gets the ball into Trezeguet. Trezeguet with the pass, which fails. And we just make a stupid pass back to him. He cuts the ball inside, hits the bar. Nice header into an empty net. That's game. And there we are, guys, a loss in the final. That was a tough one to take. I thought we were doing pretty good in that game, but unfortunately, the chances that he had, we had possession, he had the chances, and the goal he had as well. He should have gone in first time. Was it this one? Massive gaps in defence as well. It wasn't this one, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, the 87th minute winner. Bad pass out by my defence, gets the ball, puts it in off the bar, simple header back in. But it happens, and it takes our streak down now. So we're back reset. We've won 3 out of 4 drafts. We haven't really got anything this week apart from an inform. We get gold players pack and a premium gold players pack. So at least we get players. Not the best, but and that was a free draft as well, I must add. We have got a chance. Anything here is profit. It would have been good to win it, but we've got a board. Who is that? Falcao? Bloody hell. 85 rated Falcao. We'll take the coin for him. We can sell him. He'll be going for a little bit. That's a very, very good pack. So we've got him. Hold on to the rest. List them 2 up. And I don't know how much an 85 rated player will go for at this current moment. But there is a lot of SBCs out, which can obviously bring the prices down of them. Next pack isn't an 86, but another board? No board. So all that stuff is just going into the club. So we've got Pereira, DeMarcos. Someone might take them off my hands, guys, but rough. The only player we got there is Falcao, 85 rated, which is just a rating, really. And rating in league is a main league. So we'll see how much he is worth and then sell him on. So we've got the transfer. One thing has sold, which is the healing. We need to check the price of Falcao. Falcao, there we are. How much are you worth being 85? Wow. These player prices shot up in price now? He may have paid for the draft itself. How much is it? Wow. Unless I'm not searching. Oh, we are searching right. So 12k for him. Nice. 12k-ish anyway. 11,750. So we're listing for 11,500, and then that's how much we've made off the free draft today. So 11,500, nearly at his max as well. 11,500, and then he can go. Similar to the other 85 we got as well. And we've also got something else in there. What is it? Let's take a look. We have got weekly objectives, win 15, and that gets us a mega pack untradeable. So we get a mega pack as well for you guys to see what we're getting packed. Unfortunately, we're going to have to discard it if it's... Well, we are going to discard it anyway because we don't use anything when it comes to the club. We have hit a Biglia. Nothing much, is there? Nah, all of it discarded because it's all untradeable and we only do drafts on this account. So, guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not. We're up to 992,000 coins. Who knows, by the end of the week, hopefully tomorrow, we can push over the 1 million coin mark. Whether that happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. Bye-bye.